Although BJU had admitted Asian students or other ethnic groups from its inception, it did not enroll African or African American students until 1971. Hey guys, today I'm going to be reacting to my college decision from Bob Jones University, so let me go ahead and check. Oh my god! Oh my god, I got it! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Hi guys, so recently I've been on this really weird tangent where I am obsessed with like super weird college rules and like strict colleges for some reason, and I don't know why. I just find it so baffling, and I know that if I went to any of these schools I would get kicked out within like 3 seconds. I just want to share some of these like really crazy rules. These are like the rules that the Puritans probably would have enforced. First one is Brigham Young University, also known as BYU. So BYU makes you follow an honor code when you go to their college, and if you choose to enroll into their school, you gotta follow LDS standards. So I get that. I totally get that. I mean, you're going to a school for Mormons, so you gotta follow Mormon rule, right? But I know I would not survive there instantly because they don't allow tea or coffee, which is basically my entire existence, because like I don't know how any college student would survive without that, especially with coffee. I mean, I don't drink coffee that often, but how is like tea and coffee not allowed, but like battery acid energy drinks, like Monster energy drinks, allowed? Or like red dye number 40 that's like literally like seeping into my brain and giving me like depression. How is that allowed? Huh? How is the hot Cheeto Taki dust allowed on campus but tea and coffee not? Huh? Okay, next rule. A clean and well cared for appearance should be maintained. Clothing is inappropriate when it is sleeveless, revealing, or form-fitting. Shorts must be knee length or longer. Hairstyles should be clean, neat, avoiding extreme styles or colors, trimmed above the collar, leaving the ear uncovered. Sideburns should not extend below the earlobe or onto the cheek. If worn, mustaches should be neatly trimmed and may not extend beyond or below the corners of the mouth. Men are expected to be clean shaven. Beards are not acceptable. Do you know how like dorky knee-length shorts are? Like, no offense, but they're like might as well be pants. And why do they say like knee length or longer? Like, shorts are short. Like, what point does it get to be pants? And I like how they say like no beards for the guys when like the school that they named the guy after has a beard. But I learned apparently that you can get a doctor's note to get a beard, to keep a beard, if you like your skin gets irritated or something. I like how in this like specific, like I'm reading through like all of the, you know, website, and then like there's like a specific section for same-sex romantic behavior, like it's a Wattpad genre. Like, hell yeah, let me click on that. I wanna read that. Okay, live a chaste and virtuous life. Chaste, is it chaste or chaste? I don't know, maybe I should go to BYU and then I can learn. Virtuous life, including abstaining from any sexual relations outside of marriage between a man and woman. See, like, college is all about like craziness and like wildness and like I need to be free from the world or whatever, and like there you're like stone cold sober, which I'm like fine with because I don't go out much anyways. But see, like they don't even need birth control there because you know what? Their birth control is Chevron. Can we just talk about how like ugly Chevron is? Chevron is like the most disgusting pattern on. That is their birth control. They don't need any sex relations with other people because their Chevron is protecting them. Okay, so I was doing research on this school, and I thought it was really funny that there is like this little like Reddit comment that was like, what is the most BYU thing you've ever heard someone say? And I'm gonna read a couple of them because they kind of cracked me up. Someone said, the names Tinley, Tinsley, Kinley, Kinsley, Brindley, Shibri. Full disclosure, I have no idea how they were spelled, but usually it doesn't matter with these types of names anyways. Let me just be honest, I love like white girl names like that. It just cracks me up because they're so unpredictable. Like it's like a guessing game with them, you know what I mean? It's like White Girl Wednesday all the time now, and I want to be part of that. Like, I'm now like part of White Girl Wednesday with my ginger hair. I am not ethnic at all. Don't look at my roots. All of their names like cannot be typed in any other font but papyrus. Like, that's the only font that they're allowed to do. And you can just tell by their like names what their fashion taste is. And honestly, it's a serve. It is a look. White Girl Wednesday every single day. Minority Girl Monday, canceled. Someone said, yeah, I don't go to downtown Provo anymore. I heard the F word there once. See, what's funny about this is that since I go to NYU, I feel like I'm living the hyper opposite of like what BYU is. Like, I feel like anyone can walk by with just a jock strap on and like no one will blink an eye towards it. But like here, I feel like my name sounds just a little too ethnic to be there, and now I'm on the FBI watch list. Next university is, okay, this university actually I feel like makes BYU look like a party school because of how insane it is. Like BYU, if some of you like have never heard of BYU and you'd be like, oh my god, you can't do anything there, well guess what? You have no rights at Pensacola Christian College because they will take everything from you. So I want to read out some of their rules. Okay, so as Christians, we enjoy a personal relationship with God and are exhorted to think about his words. Rituals of Eastern mysticism, such as yoga and transcendental meditation, deny these truths and should not be practiced by students. Yoga. See, White Girl Wednesday canceled now. So sorry, y'all. No yoga. We gotta go home. While there is a wide range of musical styles and artists, finding appropriate music requires discernment. Certain types of music that are typically not associated with sensual or inappropriate themes are generally acceptable, include classical and semi-classical, traditional and patriotic, concert and marching band, and hymns and choruses. Any music that promotes worldly values or association in its lyrics or style should be avoided. Whether or not the lyrics are Christian, music in the style of contemporary Christian, country, jazz, rock, rap, R&B, or pop is prohibited and may not be in a student's possession or used on or off campus. This stinks for like literally everyone. Like everyone. Music being like a form of contraband is like crazy to me. Like insane. Like I understand like you not wanting to listen like to explicit music, you know, especially with some of the stuff that's popular these days. But like even contemporary Christian music, like Jesus, I love you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is that allowed? PCC, is that allowed? No? Okay. Well, I don't know what these people listen to. Stock sounds? Yeah. Oh yeah. We're also marching band music. Like, what? Imagine like pulling up marching band music to play like in the car. Like just listen, like driving on the highway and just listen to marching band music. And honestly, I feel like I would make rules like this too in my own university, just to like explicitly ban Ed Sheeran's music. Cover all my bases, you know? Okay. The seductive nature and worldly music of most forms of dancing are contrary to biblical principles. BCC wants students to have a wholesome relationship with members of the opposite gender without the temptations that are often associated with dancing. So dancing is not permitted. Honestly, I think you're more likely to have fun like strapped to a seat for 24 months just watching George Lopez than you are to go to this school. Like you can't even dance. Like, what is their form of entertainment? Playing with a bag of rocks? I am so confused. I feel like they just brush their teeth for a little more longer than they should just to feel something inside of them. Honestly, I want to see, like, what the closest person to being goth is like there. Like, how goth can you be there? Just, like, having black hair, maybe? And, like, maybe wearing black all the time. I want to see, like, the most emo Christian person in this school. I just want to see it. I feel like they're a little baddie. A baddie of PCC. I understand that because I feel like after like Gangnam Style came out, they're like, let's criminalize it. Let's criminalize Gangnam Style. Let's criminalize whip and nay. Well, they also kind of banned headphones except for specific areas, which is weird to me. I feel like headphones being treated as the same level as crack is odd to me. If you go to PCC, please explain to me like what the culture is like there. And how you survive it. Maybe I just don't understand because I'm not that White Girl Wednesday you want me to be. Okay, I can't be her. Next rule. Hey, oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to be dancing. I wonder what they would say about my shirt. Would they like ban me off campus? Too much colors. You're having too much fun. Any media or form of entertainment, regardless of rating, including but not limited to television, movies, books, magazines, apps, computer and video games, which contain violence, sensual or demonic themes, suggestive dress, profanity, or rock music is not permitted on or off campus. Students are not to attend movie theaters, rent movies, or watch movies on mobile device. Apps and computer video games rated T or PEGI 12 and below may be played. First-person shooter and games are not permitted. So you can basically play Angry Birds. Maybe. Play a little doodle jump. You know what I'm saying? A little doodle jump. You want to play doodle jump? Gamer oppression is real. Gamer oppression is real right now. And we're living in this world. Can you believe it? Media resources are provided in the library, and various events are broadcasted in the sports center. However, it's not permissible to watch any other movies or television on campus. When visiting homes off campus, students may watch rated G or PG movies, right? However, ratings of PG-13, R, or X are prohibited. Discretion also needs to be used in watching television, as programs labeled D, S, L, or V are not acceptable. Honestly, I'm not surprised anymore. Like, all these rules, I'm like, yeah, you know what? Take away my rights. I don't care. I'm a shell of a human being anyways. I just find it, like, so odd that, like, even off campus, you, like, can't watch what you want to watch. Yeah, but they're probably excited to, like, run home and just, like, watch paint dry. This is probably literally the school for the Amish. I feel like if you're Amish out there, what's up, my Amish viewers? Hey, bae, why don't you check out this college? See, I should be an admissions rep for PCC. Hey, PCC. Hey, babe. This school is trying to outlaw HGTV. I don't know. See, like, I'm telling you, like, this school's for Amish people. They're gonna be late for butter churning classes. Male and female students may not be together in secluded locations, including behind the residence halls, in parking lots, empty classrooms, or any other secluded areas. The Puritans would be proud. The Puritans would be proud. Physical contact between men and women, including non-students, is not allowed on or off campus, including high fives. Like, that's no physical contact. Like, all of them are on edge all the time. Just like a little nudge. Like, a nudge will probably kill a guy. And I feel like you can't fully get naked to go shower. Many students enjoy visiting Pensacola's wide beaches and beautiful water. To spend your time on the beach in safety, please keep these things in mind. Stay together in a group at least three and leave the beach no later than sunset. Okay, you gotta have some besties with you when you go. You gotta have some besties. You gotta have some baes. Actually, you can't have baes. If you have a bae, get the out. Bae, where are you? Not here. You are on the other beach, because men should go to the Park East Beach and women should go to the Park West Beach. I feel like the school's prepared for something that we don't know about. Like, I feel like maybe the world is ending and they're, like, ready for a new society, and this is how society's gonna run. Like, Pensacola Christian College is gonna run the government, and we're all gonna be, like, on different sides of the country. Maybe this is our best life. Maybe we don't know what we're missing out on. Also, I'm, like, suspicious about this school because I feel like they'd be really good at segregation. If, for some reason, we have a race war, they can be like, I already have all these plans drafted. I'm just saying, I feel like they're really good at segregation for some reason. You know, Amira, your name is Amira? You mean bomb? If I apply to this school and, like, I applied with my full name, which is clearly Middle Eastern, by the way, they're gonna be like, you're making me nervous.
You're making me nervous.
So basically, you need a chaperone to do anything, and there's, like, this whole list of things, like, you need to do to leave campus. You need to have people with you. If you want to go in a mixed group, you have to have a chaperone. I feel like everyone who goes here probably was homeschooled. Is that a wrong assumption to make? Probably. If a woman's job requires her to wear pants, she must change at the workplace before work and prior to returning to campus. So, I was reading something. When I was doing research at this school, apparently women weren't allowed to accept jobs that required pants, like, a while ago. I don't know if that was actually a thing because I couldn't read it in the actual student handbook as of right now, but that one was in the student handbook. So I would not be surprised if they did not allow women to take jobs with pants in them. Yeah, so women have to, like, wear a dress or a skirt wherever they go. on campus, and I believe it is off campus too. I couldn't find the explicit rules, but if you go to PCC, hey bae, tell me. Someone explain it to me. Explain it to me. I feel like they're gonna assassinate you if you break any of these rules. Like legit, like on site. Like boom, you're done. See you wearing pants? It's on site. I feel like the library also has like 6 books in total because like everything's censored. And like one of them's like Curious George, but they're still like debating if Curious George should be included. You know, a couple Dr. Seuss books, the racist ones only. Is bowling allowed? Segregated bowling. See, now we're talking. I feel like the school also like gives you a government mandated girlfriend. Like they owe you a government mandated girlfriend. Like by the end of your graduation, you will have a wife for sure. At Amish University online. All right. So I was actually really curious about the culture and the life, and to see if actually all these rules are true or the degree of how strict they are. So I decided to go and do some more research, and I ran into this like little blog by this girl who does go to PCC, and she wrote like this whole thing about 10 myths about PCC debunked, and let's go through it together and see like how accurate, you know, this is. This survivor, implying that she's a victim, is telling you to stop believing everything you hear on the internet. Last I checked, I was an occultist and didn't participate in any weird religious rituals. There's a lot of confusion on the internet about rules and culture of PCC, and trolls have even attacked me on YouTube, saying they'd call the college and get me kicked out for having a YouTube. Yeah, because you're Amish. I do the same, I'm just kidding. So, let's go through what these 10 myths are. Myth number 1, you don't get a Thanksgiving break. False. Girl, I was not worried about that. I was literally not worried about whether you guys had a Thanksgiving break or not. I like how that's the first one too. Like that's the first one she really wanted to debunk. Like, yes, we have a Thanksgiving, okay? We're the pilgrims here. We are doing it. Myth number 2, you need a chaperone if you want to go off campus at all. Partially false. Great, okay, just a little false. No, you don't need a chaperone to go off campus except under certain circumstances. Currently, PCC has chaperones accompany any group that includes both genders. And while this is sometimes frustrating, there has been talk of the school changing its 40-year-old rule. We'll see what happens in this coming year. What year is this written in? 2019. So nothing has changed. The rulebook still says the same thing. So myth number 5, headphones are illegal. It's been a year and a half since this rule became obsolete. Another win for Headphone Nation. Wow. Also, this is actually a photo of the headphone section at Target the same day. To freedom! I can say that as an outsider, it is kind of odd. But the thing is, she does mention that the school wants to, you know, do its best for its students. But another thing to point out about PCC is that it's not kind of accredited. It is accredited, but by like this Christian college accreditation thing, which in some sense isn't really accredited by the rest of the world. I have a friend actually who went to PCC, and she told me that like a lot of her credits didn't actually count for anything because it's not accredited. So take that as you will. Do they love singing? Do they? I'm just asking because I'm kind of good at it. So Bob Jones University, aka BJ University. So one of the rules is that effective in 2018, women are no longer to wear skirts or dresses and can now wear pants. Women's rights! Yay! Feminism! Bob Jones said women's rights. Their fits are pants, like women wear pants and homeschool hair. You could not stay over at a house of the opposite gender cousin if they were unmarried, which I thought was weird because what do they think the cousins are gonna do? Like, that was a self-own, honestly. It's kind of funny because Bob Jones was, I don't remember which Bob Jones, because again, they can't stop multiplying. But he said something about how Mormons and Catholics are like cults, or like they're part of cults. And I kind of found that funny because like, girl, that's your cousin. Christian beef. Anyways, those are all the rules that I've gone through, and hyperly obsessively read through because I'm that interested in the lives of people that don't pertain to me at all. I just find it really funny how a lot of these rules are just not even like in any of the Bibles, really. If any of you guys go to any of these schools, please comment down below what your life is like. Pilgrim vlog, Amish vlog, just done with a rock. So yeah, those are the college rules. If you like this kind of content, subscribe. Bae, subscribe, Bae. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with Bae. I think it's so funny. So yeah, that's it. That's all I gotta say. Thank you so much for watching. If you watch me whip, and watch me nay, now watch me whip. Honestly, like, that song when it came out must have been a nightmare for PCC. Like, they're probably like, guys, hit the decks. Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna drink this vitamin water and move on with my life. Bye.